Hello and welcome to the third game of Week 12 of the Super Sluggers Association. We have a game here between the Logan Knights and the Irene Monkeys, joined by Irene. Irene, how are you doing?
How are you?
Oh, I've been better.
Oh,
This should be a fun one. Logan, the two-time champion of the Super Slugger Association, won both Season 1 and Season 2, is on elimination watch here. Not only does he need to win to have a chance at making the playoffs, he also needs a few results to go his way, mainly the Alex Hanna game later tonight. But Logan can stay alive by winning this game. He has a record of 3 and 6 in the West. Irene has locked in the first overall pick for next season. She is 1 and 8, looking to potentially spoil the back-to-back-to-back bid.
we will see.
The last thing I want to do is see Logan in the
Harrison.
playoffs. So, hi Harrison. Austin Powers, starting pitcher for the Monkeys today, a 9.77 ERA and 31 innings pitched. He won't be winning any awards, but he's been a nice innings eater for the Monkeys as that ball from Fireborough reaches the wall and you have runners on first and second with 2 outs. A chance here for Red Magikoopa. Has 2 home runs on the season. Bit of a deep fence to do it here on Bowser Jr. Playroom, but we will see. A star hit's going to counter the star hit and be caught by Red Koopa in the outfield. Just last week, Irene had an excellent game for 8 innings. She was up 3-1 on Harrison. Would have been probably the biggest upset of the season record-wise. But Harrison ended up scoring 9 in the ninth to ruin that spoiler bid. Of course, the other biggest upset of the season, the Logan Knights here in just week 4 of the season defeated the 9-1 Justin Lips by a score of 5-4. Of course, we didn't know at the time what these teams' records would be, but Logan was winless at the time, and Justin was 3-0 at the time. And obviously, that win kept Justin from having the perfect season as he did in Season 1. A Star Drybone's going to get a single there to avoid the 1-2-3 inning. Now, Red Koopa, Irene, I know was kind of a last-second pickup for you, but he has played rather well,
He has.
amazingly. He's batted .488. And now Dexter, last season's LVP, a .333 batter with a chance here to bring home the first run of the game. But Luigi will grab it. Firebro has not been a great pitcher this year. An 8.16 ERA puts him at slightly above average, certainly thanks to his last game last week against the Hannah Spitballs, where he pitched a whole hell of a lot of innings and gave up only those 2 runs. Now Logan's MVP, Red Noki, going to send that to the outfield for a single. She's batted .436, has ran a few players down the base path, and has been a surprising pitcher when she's had to go in. That Lonk going to hit into a double play there to end the inning. And Irene's defense has looked good today.
Yeah, it always starts good. That's what I can say.
If you took away a 39 run game from Justin, Irene, your defense would be pretty solid when comparing it to the rest of the teams in the league.
Yeah, I think that's the funny part. I tend to do well defensively, but then when I'm like going to try to hit like the actual home runs, well, not home runs, but actually hit the ball is where we kind of lag in.
Well, Irene, you tend to do really good defensively until you run out of pitchers. It's been a common theme where through 6 or 7 or even 8 innings, you have done really, really well at limiting runs, and then as soon as you have to bring in that fourth pitcher, everything falls apart. Not that it would have really helped, but you have to feel like if you would have been able to bring in like a Goomba or a Toadsworth or something somehow, you would have a couple more wins on the season. But the bases are loaded for you here for Dixie Kong.
That's true.
A solid chance. She's batting 395, a little bit worse than she normally does, but she does have 3 triples and a home run, and that star hit will bring a run home. The Irene Monkeys score the first run of the game. Of course, an Irene win here would eliminate Logan, and therefore Taylor would clinch, as that ball from Darkbones is going to reach the... Oh my goodness, it went through a crack in the wall! A grand slam for Darkbones is going to make it 5-0 Irene. How did that find a gap?
I don't know. Like I say, we always start off really well.
You do. You did last season, too, is the incredible part. You would almost always get out to a 2 or 3 run lead to start the game last season. And Luigi already into pitch. Oh, shoot, but what I forget what I was even saying before that. Oh, yeah, if Irene were to win this game, Logan, of course, would be eliminated. Taylor would clinch the playoffs. Now, his game tonight could decide whether he's the 5 or the 6 seed. Granted, I think he would rather be the 6 seed than the 5 seed, as facing Noah, not a promising prospect. But he would clinch, and then the Irene-Alex game would determine the final playoff spot. Of course, if Taylor were to lose today in that Irene winning scenario, Alex could win the 5 seed if he were to win, and Hannah could win the 6 seed if she were to win. Loser of that game would be eliminated. Be an interesting prospect. Harrison, the 3 seed right now, Noah, the 4 seed. And that is locked in at this moment. So it's an interesting thing. Taylor kind of looking close in this game. If he were to want to get the 6 seed instead of the 5 seed, he would play the Harrison Mariners, and the winner of that game would go on to play the Parker Piantas. And the much, much tougher route likely would be the 5 seed playing the Noah Muscles and then taking on the Justin Lips. So he might want to try and baby Luigi this game if Irene were to pull it out. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, and a starred, or not a starred fire, bro. Blue Drybones got the star today from Logan. Firebird gonna send the deep right field, but foul. So Irene, are you happy that, of course, Wyatt is home, and you guys are finally together again?
Yeah, it's been nice.
I'm happy for you.
Even if she said no on camera.
Huh?
No, I hate
For
Wyatt.
YouTube.
He always insults my cooking, is what he does.
Is he?
No, no, he doesn't. Wyatt's a good boy. Red Magic is going to send it deep right field. Drybones and Dexter getting back kind of slowly. The pow, but a nice play from Dexter. Great defense out there. So Logan answers with 1. It'll be 5-1 Irene. It'll be interesting to see if she can hold on to this lead. So many games, Irene. I would wager about half of your games, Irene. You've gotten out to an early lead, and you just have to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Of course, with the increased retention decay coming into Season 4, there's a 70% chance you get either Donkey Kong or Petey Piranha. Is there one of those two players you're more hoping for?
PD,
Is that because you don't want me to have him, or because you want to have him?
because I don't want you to have.
Okay. You know,
I gotta see how well you are at like not relying on him. You know.
well,
I gotta see
you know what an interesting strategy could be is if
Yeah.
both of them were retained, which there's about what, Harrison, like a 50% chance both of them are retained?
We shall see.
But if both of them were retained, you do own the first overall pick. Maybe you can swing a trade for one of the three. One of the
Well,
three
yeah.
one of the three big hitters of the league, or one of the four big hitters of the league. Actually, I mean, well, because King K. Rool would also have a 70% chance. So yeah, you could you could potentially try and trade that first overall pick for maybe a Bowser or a K. Rool, or a Petey or Donkey Kong.
This is true.
Is the season three Excel, sorry, the Google Sheets thing correct?
I'm sorry.
Because it looks like Noah has, because it looks like Noah's ahead of Parker,
I update that
which
at
is
the
not
end of
correct.
I updated at the end of the week, so I haven't updated yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Irene, there is a 66% chance you get one of King K. Rool, Petey Piranha, or Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Noah
This,
would be devastated if it was if it was King K. Rool.
he would be.
I think he'd finally blow his brains out.
I think he would finally have to choose a different team. I'll tell you what, I don't want to have to live life after Petey. I would be
Well, I mean,
devastated to lose him.
I want to see how good you are at like thinking on your feet.
I don't want to
You
see
know what
how
I
good
mean?
I am thinking on my feet. I want to have Petey Piranha. He's the best damn player in the league.
He's also like proud. He never gets far in the playoffs.
Yeah, yeah. Barring a major surprise, he should be the MVP of the league. Now, it depends on if there's going to be some sort of, I don't want to say malicious voting, but angry voting. He should be MVP. He has 1.72 WAR going into the final week of the season. That will obviously increase with his game this week that he played pretty well. Um, that is first by a long shot to anyone except for his teammate Yellow Pianta, who's been an excellent pitcher. Which he was the season one MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. It'll be interesting to see if he can repeat that. I don't believe that he'll get Offensive Player of the Year for the Triple Crown, as King K. Rool caught up to him in home run hitting, and Bowser had an excellent season as well. Of course, Bowser playing tonight, he has a chance to tie for the home run crown. King K. Rool hit 20 home runs this season, as Noah already had his 10th game of the season. Uh-oh, Creeper rounding third to go home. No, he's going to go back to third. So Logan eking away at that lead. It's 5-2. A tired Austin Powers now pitching to Red Magic-Koopa with a chance here to tie this ball game. Going to be up the middle, so one will score. It's 5-3 in the top of the fifth. I wish I had some Mike and Ikes for these games. Coming into pitch, it's going to be Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong, and I don't want to say his ERA. It's kind of embarrassing.
To give you an idea,
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry, Harrison.
to give you an idea of how insane PD's War is, given that there are only 9 games recorded in the season so far, that would be like if an MLB player recorded an end of season WAR of 29.
Yeah.
PD twice as good as Babe Ruth.
He's had a great year. Alright, since Diddy Kong is currently pitching, I guess I can, Diddy Kong has an 18.24 ERA in 12 innings pitched. That is worst among qualified pitchers this season. Of course, a lot of that kind of was a matter of last game, actually, since he didn't pitch a full inning and gave up a lot of runs. It wasn't quite as bad before that point. But Irene still leading 5-3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Luigi pitching to Austin Powers. It's a grounder for Austin Powers. Bomb not going to blow up in time. Bomb's probably the most useless power-up we have in the Super Sluggers Association, as it gets shot real late.
Yeah. It really does rely on the timing.
It does make it really funny though when it's a ball in the outfield that's just rolling, and a bomb gets thrown. It can lead to some really funny doubles, triples inside the park home runs. Diddy Kong up to
That's
bat.
true.
He's not going to use his star, even though his star is very good.
Maybe he's waiting for the opportune time.
That's fair. Irene, aside from Dark Bones, who do you most want to retain on this team?
Uh,
Could it be Blue Noki who's batting 541?
yeah.
Dark Bones batting 563. He's been really good. Red Koopa's been pretty good, honestly. I'll tell you what, with Koopa and Dark Bones, maybe you could try and swing a Bowser Jr. team next season.
Maybe.
What up, sluggers?
What is up, Parker?
What's up?
Blue Drybones up to bat. It's his 3rd season on the Logan team, batting 576. Has 5 home runs this season, amazingly. Just as many as Drybones. Or just as many as Firebro, sorry. Of course, if he wants to win a 3rd championship, a lot's going to have to go Logan's way here in these final 3 innings. Firebro does have a chance to take the lead right here. A star hit to cancel the star hit, and Red Koopa's not going to be able to get there. Neither is Dark Bones. Uh-oh, everything going wrong here. Blue Drybone's going to try and go home. Close play at the plate. Safe. It's 5-5. Logan has crawled all the way back from down 5-0. I'll tell you what, if we had live betting in the Super Sluggers Association and Irene ever went up 5 or 6 runs, my money's on the other team.
Logan
Harrison's
needs
going
to
through the
win
car
this to make
wash.
the playoffs. Is that correct?
Not just Logan needs to win this, he also needs a result or maybe two to go his way tonight.
No.
Technically only one, but he needs Hannah to beat Alex. Now, the result of the Taylor-Harrison game could determine whether he just needs Hannah to beat Alex or if he needs someone to win by a lot. Because it could go down to a three-way point differential tiebreaker. Should Taylor lose and then Alex wins. Of course, if Hannah does beat... Sorry, if Alex does beat Logan, or Alex does beat Hannah, Alex is eliminated. Two quick outs here for Irene in the bottom of the 7th. Could Dexter surprise us with his first home run of the season? So a tired Diddy Kong. All that Irene has left is Dixie Kong, who has not pitched very well either. This will be the last batter that Diddy Kong faces. And it will be a nice easy out for the Monkeys. Alright, can Dixie Kong close out this game for the Monkeys? It's a task she has been tasked to do a couple times, and she has not been able to do it yet.
We will have to see.
Dixie Kong is an Irene mainstay. She's been on the team quite a bit, as that is going to be an error by Blue Yoshi.
Here, I'll be right back, y'all.
Green Toad's going to send the deep center field. There's a boo, but it's not going to be good enough. Well, creeper than Luigi, and you'd much rather face Luigi with empty bases. Even though he hasn't been incredible this season, it is a big risk to try and face him here. And Lonk is going to stay at third, so runners on second and third. Luigi batting .450 this season. He's yet to have an extra base hit. As a scary star pitch, or star hit, he's not going to use it, but Logan's going to take the lead here. And it's going to be a 2-run lead, 7-5. So she has a little bit of work to do here in the bottom of the A. She's going to have to come back. And with these Yoshis, that would be a big surprise.
Not the Yoshis.
Yoshis have not been great. Red Yoshi batting .275. Slightly better than Blue Yoshi's batting .250. Both of these players double play magnets. I will be shocked if this isn't a double play. Shocked, I tell you. I would love a star hit, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh my goodness, Blue Yoshi's going to send it deep. It is caught, so it's not a double play. Which means Austin Powers could tie this game up. He does have one home run this season. And the Monkeys already have a home run today behind Dark Bones. It was his first of the season. Well, there's the double play. that Grand Slam from Darkbone's not good enough to get the job done. Can the monkeys hold it and keep it to 2 here?
We'll see, like I said.
Oh, Eggman was gonna bunt, changed his mind. Now he's gonna bunt again. It's a pop-up.
Oh. No
Egg
way they double
was
this up.
was Eggman hit by the shell? What happened? I think he was hit by the shell because that took forever to get over there. Well, she has the 9-1-2 batters up to bat. It's probably Irene's best chance at scoring 2 runs here as this part of the lineup, so we will see. It's a good start there with a blue Noki single. Now you have to make sure you don't hit into a double play. That's asking a lot of this Monkeys team. Diddy Kong has 5 stars, apparently not going to use one here. He should. There he goes. That will be a single from him. And now you have to survive Dixie Kong, who has not had a great season at the plate, but has a chance here. If she can find a gap. Nobody out, and you have Darkbones, the hero from earlier, as Dixie Kong's going to send it deep right field, but there's no item! Boy, if there was an item, that would have been potentially her second home run of the season. But now you have Darkbones, who does have an item with him, and did hit a home run earlier in the game in the second inning. This would be a walk-off that would end Logan's season if it were a home run. Of course, a double play would end the game. Going to elect a slap here, and it's not a good slap. Oh no, the POW! The POW! The POW and the bullet bill! One's gonna score! Diddy Kong! What a POW! Runners on second and third for Red Koopa. An excellent double there from Diddy Kong. I wish they would have ran a little faster.
Yeah, that would have.
Now you have to, again, avoid the double play.
Once again, yep.
A line drive here, the worst possible scenario, but Red Koopa batting .488 has 5 stars, could use him here, elects not to. It's a slap, it's a ground ball. Diddy Kong doesn't run! And so it's all on Dexter.
Come on, Dexter.
They're gonna steal! It's a hit and run! Oh no! Could they do it again? Gonna bunt with the game on the line! No! Dexter ends the game with a bunt!
Oh my god.
What a game! What an ending! Oh my goodness! He didn't bunt the first time around. That's the crazy part, that he changed his mind.
Why did they bunt with 2 outs?
Irene, that's what you get for laughing at my Pianta.
Why did they try to...
I don't know. That's crazy. If they hit it in the outfield, that was game too, because they were hitting running.
Why do you suicide squeeze with 2 outs?
Oh my goodness. What an ending. And Irene, you tried your damnedest to come back there in the 9th. And you should be excited to get a nice showcase here. You get to see Bowser and King K. Rool and and Donkey Kong and Petey Piranha in the playoffs. So there is a hope that you get one of those 4 with the first overall pick next season. And I hope you do get one of the 4. I just hope it's not mine.
We will see.
I hope, Irene, you have a great off season and that you enjoy yourself.
Thank you. I hope that you do well in your games too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Aww.